welcome to Marina's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make an old recipe that I've had. I used to make it a long time ago. I'm making some cornflake biscuits. Now I had my children over and the grandchildren over at the weekend, and sometimes I try to think of doing something that they haven't had before, or something that it's easy to make. So I thought about making my old recipe of my cornflake biscuits. So I want to show you. They enjoyed them so much. It was something different, so simple to make. So I want to show you how to make them. Now first of all, we have here 125 gram of butter, and I got a third a cup of caster sugar, which I have creamed together, and then I've added an egg to that, and that's all you have to beat. And that's all you have to do is put an egg to that mixture, and then the rest is with your spoon, just spoon everything in together. So what we need now is a cup of self-raising flour and 2/3 a cup of sultanas. Now when you're working with sultanas, it's best to just put a little bit of flour through them so they separate much better. Instead of, if you don't put that flour around it, they sort of clump all together. So what you do is there's 2/3 a cup of sultanas in there. Just put a little bit of self-raising flour around them and they will just separate better when you're putting them to the mixture. And we need some cornflake crumbs, so cornflakes. So what I do is, instead of having them the really big cornflakes, I sort of crush them a little bit, they just get a little bit smaller. Just sort of lightly crush them, not too much, but just enough. Now you make 30 biscuits with this recipe, which is really good. So what we'll do now is, I've beaten the butter and the sugar, and my egg is in there. We don't beat it anymore. So now what we have to do is add the flour to it. We just have to spoon it in. So just put all the flour in there. Add in everything all together and add your sultanas, and that's all there is to it. Very simple. And what we do is just have to mix it all together, and this mixture will make about 30 of your cornflake biscuits, which is really good. They are lovely to put in a jar, have a biscuit jar at the weekend with the kids, and they enjoyed them. It was something different for them, and they keep well. So that's all you do. Look, it's very quick and very simple. There was lovely sultanas through that mixture. There's 1 cup of self-raising flour and 2/3 a cup of sultanas. Now I've had my oven on to 180. They don't take long to bake, just about 10 minutes. As soon as they go brown, lightly brown, that's it. They really don't take long. So look, it's a beautiful mixture. Now what you do is, I'm going to, a teaspoonful, I'm going to drop it in the cornflakes and put them on the tray. That's all there is to it. So that's it. I'm going to put a teaspoon of that mixture like that. Drop it into the cornflakes. That's all, only 1 teaspoon. You don't want to make them too big. And this mixture will give you 30 biscuits, which is really nice. Just keep on doing that. Now I'm going to just put them around the cornflakes like that. Press them down a little bit. So you put all the cornflakes in there and just put them on your tray. Like that. That's it. Just put it all around there. Just dip them in there. Flatten them down a little bit so the cornflake goes into the mixture, and put them in the tray like that. They don't come too big, they don't swell that much, just leave them the way they are. That's it. You only need about 2 to 2.5 cups of cornflakes. You don't need that many. And just keep on doing the same thing all along. Look, the kids loved them at the weekend. It was something different, and I used to make these, this is an old recipe. I used to make them long time ago. But these days we just sort of go to all the new stuff, and I just thought, oh well, I'm just going to make something different for my grandchildren, and that's what I come up with. And they're lovely, they keep well, and you get 30 out of a whole of recipes, so it's really good. You've got the mixture of your sultanas, lovely soft mixture, and just keep on doing the same thing. As I said, they don't take long to bake. As soon as they just come nice and brown, lightly brown, you don't want to burn those cornflakes all around it. Just put them like that. It's easy to dip them in there and flatten them out a little bit like that, which you can just see how they are. Those sultanas through them is a lovely too. They're really, really nice. That's all you do. Very simple. Just press it down. And I said we have 30, I get 30 out of this recipe, which is really great. I'll just do another couple for you. I've got my oven on, as I said, at 180. It doesn't take long. That didn't take long. Just to whip up that butter and sugar, and then just fold in your flour and your sultanas, and very easy. Just flatten that cornflakes like that. Again. And keep on going. If you need some more cornflakes, just add some more cornflakes. Just have some more cornflakes inside. You've always got a packet of cornflakes. If you don't, you have to buy it for this recipe. If you don't use cornflakes, if you want to make them. There you go. Now, I have made my first tray, and I'm going to show you. That's the way they are. They all, with that lovely cornflakes all around them. And I'll just wipe my hands. And look, this is my first tray that I took out before. There you go. That's how they just don't swell up that much. They just come up there like that. And that has to be just lovely light and brown. And the cornflakes around it is lovely and crisp. They're lovely and crisp like that. Beautiful. So just put them in an airtight container. They'll keep well. And I said there's about 30 that you can make out of this recipe, which is really, really good. So look, the kids loved them at the weekend. So if you want an old style recipe, please go ahead and try these cornflake biscuits. I'm sure the kids are going to enjoy them. So, and I hope you'll try them. Thank you for watching. Bye.